Hello everybody, this is FDV vladerag here to bring you another match between HasuObs as the blue Protoss in the bottom left versus Tarrantius as the red Protoss in the top right. So far the score is 1-1 each of them, and the map is Derelict Watcher. I do love that sort of flame in the center, although why would a Protoss even have that? No idea. Don't really, I mean, I'll figure it out someday, or I'll make something up. Whatever. Either way, oh, they're okay, wait. Have I? Oh, I think I haven't casted those ones yet. No, why are you telling me these things? I haven't seen them yet. No, spoilers. Oh, the pain. Oh, well, it's fine. I'll survive it. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So the dog has been given a treat and put in a kennel, and hopefully won't bother us again. Although I will say the last time I put it in the kennel, it got out and started chewing on my hand again. How does that even work? Can it open doors now? I mean, it doesn't have thumbs. Well, whatever. It's not totally important, and by not totally important, I mean it has no effect on your lives whatsoever. Or maybe it does. Who knows? Wouldn't that be hilarious? It's just like, this dog will determine your future. And it's like, how so? I mean, what does it do? It just looks at squirrels it can never catch and tries to chase them, and it doesn't work. So yeah, that's sort of what you're looking at. Interesting note how there's only one refiner or assimilator coming down, but that is an extra chrono boost being thrown there, so I don't know if this is a 4-gate. I sort of want to say it's not. Yeah, I feel, yep, okay, there we go, there's the next one. I was going to say, it almost looks like a 4-gate, but I don't think it really is. It's just a little bit faster on the cybernetics core. I think that is, could be a signal of aggression, or it could just be being a little bit safer. I like safe play. Safe play is good. I like safe, greedy play. If you're greedy and safe, you've won a bit. Either way, HasuObs stealing a little bit of minerals, being a little cheeky there. I've always wondered, well, actually, that sort of reminds me of a question. When a mule dies, what happens to the minerals it's carrying? Random thought. Either way, sort of, I wouldn't call it a metaphysical debate. It's sort of actually a problem for Terran players, that I think. But this has nothing to do with Terran players. That was just something it reminded me of. Either way, Zealot going to be moving across the map and a Mothership Core. Now, this used to be a lot of Zealot Stalker going across the map. Now you're seeing a lot of Zealot Mothership Core. I don't know if I like it better. I sort of like Zealot Stalker better. I'm honestly a little confused at what is going on in this match. I sort of feel like one of these players is trying to be aggressive and one of them isn't. What I do know is that one Sentry versus one Zealot is a decent match. He'll be able to force field the ramp behind him. Basically, this is what, yeah, or maybe he'll just do this. Either way, the Zealot's going to be able to get a decent scout off, which of course is more than what you'd want, and in addition he actually gets a probe kill, so hey, useful. I think he would have been happy just seeing what his opponent was doing, and the probe kill is just sort of icing on the cake. I will note that Mothership Cores are great for harassment, not really for killing things. They don't really kill all that well, but what they do, and there it is again, Twilight Council play out of Tarrantius. I'm saying I like it a lot, actually. Blink this time instead of DTs. They're great for harassment, not for their ability to kill, but for their ability to do time warp, which I just realized that this doesn't have my hotkey settings. Either way, I think he's going to lose that. Nope, mash recall away as he gets the second scout off. I was about to say, though, that Time Warp actually is a very decent harassment tool. You can easily get half of a mineral line slowed down by 50% for, how long is it? I think it's almost a minute. It's a long period of time. No, 30 seconds. Why did I say a minute? I don't even know why. Either way, 30 seconds slowing down 8, maybe 11 workers if you count the gas by 50%. That's a good amount. It's like it's like you've literally pushed the minerals farther away. You're sort of causing them a bit of trouble. Well, I will say though, this is really aggressive out of Tarrantius. Going to be probably a lot of blink play, a lot of one base blink play out of him. The mothership core going to be very important for this. One thing I want to say is if you're a Protoss and you face an opponent who's going blink stalker but doesn't have a robotics bay, if you can get rid of their mothership core, you can really stop a lot of their ability to do blinks, because they can't blink onto high ground unless they have the core. They need that vision. I will say though that this is going to be causing a lot of trouble for Tarrantius, and there it goes, no more blinks onto the high ground already. HasuObs is going to have a bit of a trouble. I was trying to say before that the damage he incurred from his last use of the mothership core going to be a bit of a problem for him, and indeed it was. He no longer has the ability to do anything but frontal assault, so I don't know if that's really going to be able to help him much, especially because his opponent now has immortals, and you really, when you're engaging against a robotics opponent, you don't want to engage directly. They will have just straight up combat. They're going to beat you. But what you want to try and do is outmaneuver them, hit them an angle. If you can just keep hitting them and wearing them down, that's sort of where Blink Stalker succeeds. In this case, though, I think he's just sort of overstayed his welcome. Going to be really hurt there if he isn't careful. The mothership core is down, of course. That actually is possibly one of the most advantageous things that Tarrantius could have done, is take down that mothership core. Without it, there's going to be a lot of trouble defending this. I think you might be able to tell that this game is slightly underwhelming to me. I'm just having difficulty. I'm just having difficulty liking these choices out of both of the players. I don't. HasuObs is doing fine. That was a very nice play there. Oh, and now he's got the arc on his side. He's going to be milking this for all it's worth. The only question is whether or not he can milk it for much. Taking out the immortal there, but how much did he lose versus how much did he gain? I'm not really sure who really won that. I'm going to say it was Tarrantius, but it's hard to say. Either way, with the Zealots and the Sentry, that is going to be making a huge difference for our player here. The Zealots especially going to be adding a big amount there, and the Immortals are dead. Oh my gosh, they focused those down really quickly. And that means that Tarrantius now has a major advantage in this battle. Blink Stalker versus regular Stalker, not even an issue, but there indeed is another Immortal going to be forcing this back again. Tarrantius here, he's... the very most that can be said is he's keeping this base from being mined from. And that's exactly what he needs to do. If he's not able to keep this base down, he really won't be able to keep this up, because he's on one base, remember. One base plays means he needs to be absolutely just careful with this. Oh, what is two Zealots? What were... was that a... how did I even miss that? I don't know, but these Zealots here defending perfectly. There goes the Immortal. I don't even think he can... yep, there's the GG. I was about to say, I don't think he really can do anything at this point without that Immortal. The game is over. Tarrantius winning with the Blink play. Gotta love it. I do happen to like Blink play a lot, but I'm honestly a little surprised. Either way, good game out of both of our players, and I will be